All right, so we just got dropped off where the Embassy of Switzerland is. We just don't know which building it is. We just got dropped off outside the Canadian Embassy. It's in one of these buildings over here.
And we are trying a Thai tea for the very first time, not in Thailand. But we're really looking forward to going to the Korean restaurant tonight, and
it says it's a malt real beer. Enjoy rich and smooth foam. So I guess you gotta shake it and then enjoy some rich and smooth foam.
No, don't shake it.
No, I'm just kidding. Hey everyone, welcome back to another video. If you're new to our channel, welcome to our channel. Make sure you hit that subscribe button and the little bell icon to get notified when we come out with new videos. As you guys saw in the thumbnail and the description or the title, we are not in Samra, and you can also tell behind us we're not in Samra. We're in San Jose, the capital of Costa Rica.
Yay.
Yeah, we're here
Trip
for
to the big city.
Yeah,
we need this. We need a much needed city fix. We love the beach.
Yeah.
We love Samara. But it's a small beach town, so a couple times a year, usually twice a year.
Yeah,
at a minimum.
Usually twice, yeah.
But usually on average twice a year, we really need a little city fix. There's a lot of things that we can't get in Samara, whether those are needs or wants. Yeah. So we like to make a little trip to the city and do some city stuff.
Exactly, enjoy
Hit
ourselves
the
malls and different restaurants and stuff like that.
Entertain our teenage boys with go-karts
yeah.
and that kind of stuff, right?
So all things you're gonna see in this video. But yeah, we're staying right close to the actual big football stadium. It's over in this direction here. So there's a lot of condo buildings in this area, a lot of apartment buildings, newer ones. This one seems pretty new that we're staying in.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
Unfortunately, a lot of the buildings in Costa Rica won't allow people to film in them, so we can't actually show you guys around the building.
We're filming on the patio.
Yeah.
We're not in the unit.
No, exactly. But so we're in a 2-bedroom apartment here. It worked out to like, I think, just over $68 plus the taxes a night, which is really good considering where we are. And we just Uber from here. It's super easy.
And the view's amazing, as you can see in the background, and you're going to see in other parts of the video and stuff. And all the amenities that the building has is like,
super cool.
Some of the times that we've been at this place, we're just like, we don't like, we have things to go out and do, but we don't really want to leave the building. It's nice. There's lots to do. There's the pool table. There's the pool. Yeah,
there's actually a floating glass floor on the top. I am going to sneak in a couple little video clips in. Oh, don't tell them. But yeah, I'm obviously can't do.
We just want to show you guys as much as we can.
A couple things. We will have the link to this condo in the description below if you guys want to see more of what this place has to offer. And there, like I said, there's a lot of other condos in this area that are very similar to this. Yeah, unfortunately, we can't film it, which is weird because it's free advertising for them. But they have rules, and that's the thing.
Each their own.
Yeah. So we got here a couple days ago. We got here late, so we just kind of hung out in the apartment. And then yesterday we went and got a haircut. So I'm gonna put a clip in of that right now.
Me.
No, Shayna didn't. The boys and I did.
I don't really get haircuts.
No.
Trims, but.
So I'll put a little clip in there right now, just of when we were walking back from the place that we got the haircut. All right, so we just finished getting some haircuts done here in San Jose. We went to Avanti Barber. Actually has his own hair stuff too, for hair hold stuff. So yeah, really recommend going to see him if you're in the Sabana area, which is near the football field where we're staying. I'll have the location to his barber shop below if you guys do need a haircut when you're in San Jose. So yeah, we're just gonna walk back now. It's within walking distance of where we're staying, so another bonus. Don't have to drive here. Yeah, it's not a very busy street though. Surprised. Go. Gotta go down this way. And then we came back here, hung out, and then we had to go get photos for our passports. That's the main reason we're coming, is because Miss Shayna over here and the boys are getting their Swiss passports, their first Swiss passports.
Yeah, we've been born as Swiss citizens on my mom's side of the family, fortunately, because the Swiss passport is actually one of the most difficult passports in the world to obtain. So we're very blessed that myself and the boys are born into that, but we've never actually had an identity document like a passport from Switzerland. So we figured, because we just have so much more traveling to do and stuff like that, it doesn't hurt to have dual passports. And between having a Canadian and a Swiss one,
yeah, it's two of the strongest passports you can have. So the only way I can get a Swiss passport that I've read is we'd have to live there, and I'd have to ski the Swiss Alps for 5 years.
For 5 years.
Yeah, no. So I'd have to live there for a total of 5 years, or all of us would have to, for me to be able to get it. So maybe one day we will. I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah, I don't know if we would ever. No. We definitely want to visit Switzerland in the future, just because of a lot of my family history is from there, of course, and it looks beautiful, but it's also very expensive. So whenever we do visit there, we're gonna have to have a lot more of you guys as subscribers and your friends and your families. Keep
like, subscribe, and share. Yeah, exactly.
And like and share every video and watch every video and stuff.
Yeah,
so
Swiss chocolate's not cheap.
Or cheese.
Or cheese. Yeah, exactly.
But we do have to build up our channel a lot more to be able to go there. But we will one day.
Yeah, and we went yesterday to get our passport photos. I'm going to show you a little clip of that as well. It's the same place we went to in 2019 to get the photos done. The same guy, just down in his little office doing it. So yeah, check it out. So we just got to the place where we get our passport photos done for our Canadian passports, and it's the same place we came to almost 4.5 years ago when we had to replace our damaged passports when the first year, I guess it was 2019, so 2 years after we came down. Yeah, but same place, same little studio that he has. He's been doing it for years, so he knows exactly what most of the embassies need for your passport photo. So if you're looking to renew or replace damaged ones here, then this is probably going to be the place you come. Seems like every embassy sends everybody here. So yeah, just finishing this up, and then we're going to Multiplaza Mall. That's gonna be a separate video. So this vlog is, again, just a mix of a couple days of us being here in San Jose, but the mall one will be a separate video, so you guys can check that video out in the link below. And then we also have to renew our Canadian passport, so we're doing that as well. So it's a big passport trip this time. We're here for 5 nights, and yeah, we're just gonna bring you along for the next few days, showing you what we get up to. And yeah, so today we are heading over to the Swiss embassy, over to the Canadian embassy, and then we're gonna get some Vietnamese food. You know,
we're gonna be hungry after all those appointments.
Yeah, exactly.
So we want something really good and fresh.
Yeah, so stick around and follow our few days here in San Jose. Check out what there is. We're gonna be filming some separate videos as well, so those will be popping up in the next few weeks. And yeah, let's get going with the day. Alright, so we just got dropped off where the Embassy of Switzerland is. We just don't know which building it is. It's in this building somewhere, maybe inside. We might have to go in there. We'll find it. All right, so if you are Swiss, you need to come to the Swiss embassy. It is in this building. I'll put the link to it in the description below, but you gotta come to the first floor, and then there's elevators here, and they obviously have security, police you. And so you gotta wait for your appointment, and then they'll let you through. Looks like there's a bag scanner and stuff too, so we have our backpack, we'll have to put that in there. But yeah, super helpful here, all the security guys. trying to figure it out. There's no signs anywhere that says where it is. It's kind of weird. So yeah, again, bought floor 1 in this building, and then look for the elevators close to what is this? A cafe. There's a cafe right here, so right across from that. But for any of our Swiss viewers that need to come to the Swiss Embassy in Costa Rica, now you know. So the Swiss Embassy has their own machine here to do fingerprints and passport photos. I think more embassies should be getting these.
First, if I pronounce your surname correctly?
Oh, sorry?
Do I pronounce your surname correctly?
Oh, Dufresne. Dufresne.
Dufresne. Okay, I was way off.
That's okay.
Alright, Frank. You let me know when you're ready for the picture.
Okay.
Alright, I'm gonna start now.
Sure.
Alright, yeah, that's fine for us. Would you like to confirm, or shall we take an order?
That's good. Yep.
So we just got dropped off outside the Canadian Embassy. It's in one of these buildings over here. We've been here before, so we knew where it was. Just walk into a print shop on the other side. Had to send our filled out paperwork to them and have them printed off this morning. And then we're just gonna hang out at a coffee shop for a little bit till our appointment. That's the cool thing, if you contact them, you can set up an appointment, which Shayna did a few weeks ago. That way we'd for sure have a spot. I wouldn't have to wait. Looks like the Embassy of Brazil is in this area as well. France. What's the other one? I don't know what the other one is. But yeah, a few embassies here anyway. Just finished picking up the prints. It's funny because I emailed them to them and asked them to have them ready by 9, and they weren't printed out yet. So it was quick anyway. It's right beside the Vietnamese restaurant we're going to, which I'll show you guys after. We're just hanging out here at 27 de Marzo. March 27th, I guess. Yeah, just getting a coffee here, a special coffee. They actually have coffee with Bailey's. So we're gonna get one of those, hang out until our appointment for the embassy. Cool little spot here. They have some traditional food as well, but a lot of different coffee selections. All right, so our passport applications and renewals and everything else at the Embassy of Canada is complete.
I need a drink.
Yeah.
Like now.
It's crazy.
It's crazy. The passport process for Canada is absolutely ridiculous. Like, they need to do something about it. Apparently the guy said that in July of this year, they're gonna make it so that everything can be done online. I think when you're in Canada, you can do it online. Obviously, they've done that before doing it for the people abroad, but they're gonna make it so that if you have to renew abroad, you can do that all online too.
Yeah, it'd be so much easier. It's
Which
just
makes
crazy.
sense.
Like, we were at the Swiss one. It was so simple.
Too easy. I was like, oh, we're done? We're already
Canada's
done?
asking, like, what school do the boys go to? Where do you work? Like, so much stuff. It's crazy.
How many?
It's like,
You have to know
I'm
all
just
these
doing
people.
a
You have
renewal.
to have
Like,
your,
you have all that info already.
Yeah, but the also all the people that you know.
Yeah, the guarantors,
and friends
and
friends
stuff.
and
Yeah, it's crazy. So yeah, the process is quite long-winded. It's mind-melting, but it's done now. So we are gonna go have a cerveza, and I'm gonna have a banh mi, and you're gonna have.
I'm gonna have a bowl of pho or something and maybe
like
some
that.
spring rolls or something like that, because we love Vietnamese food and we never obviously get to have it at the beach in summer where we live. So it's gonna be nice to try it here. Hopefully the chef is an authentic chef from Vietnam, because that's gonna make it that much better.
Yeah.
Or if it's a Costa Rican chef that's been there or just has perfected the Vietnamese cuisine, that's gonna be an added bonus. But
it has good reviews, so let's go check it out and bring you guys along, so you know if you're coming to the Canadian Embassy or the France or Brazil or wherever that's in this area and you want to have some Vietnamese food, this is where you're gonna go. So yeah, it's just around the corner. Won't take long to get there.
non-alcoholic Vietnamese restaurant. So we were gonna get a cerveza after a much needed cocktail or beer after the embassy appointments. So since they don't have alcohol, they have specialty drinks.
Yeah.
And we are trying a Thai tea for the very first time, not in Thailand.
Yeah.
But the chef is authentic Vietnamese chef.
Yeah,
the
from
lady
Vietnam,
said.
yeah.
Right from Vietnam, so he'll know how to make Thai tea as well.
Sure.
It looks like it. This looks like what we've seen people in Thailand drinking on other travel vlogs. So yeah, we're gonna have our first time trying Thai tea not in Thailand.
Yeah, you can go first.
It's good. It's very sweet, like everybody says.
Yeah, it is good
It's
though.
definitely sweet. It's like a fresh tea, like natural tea flavor.
Like a black tea almost.
Like a black tea. Yeah, you get like a black tea. Yeah, kind of green tea.
Yeah, one of
as
them.
well. You get that aftertaste, but it's like really like creamy, milky, and sweet at the same time.
It's probably the condensed milk. I would think they do that. I'm not sure 100% how it's made in Thailand, but we are gonna find out.
It's good. There was a choice to put either boba or some like jelly, pieces of jelly in it, which is very traditional in Thailand.
Yeah.
But we didn't choose to do that this time. But there is the option, so we just got it without. So.
Yeah, exactly. Like I got it with the bubbles, the boba. You like it?
Yeah. What do you think of yours?
Yeah, he's sucking
like
up the.
He likes the little chewy
the
tapioca
jellies.
balls.
I usually do too, but this time just because it's been such a hot day, I just wanted to have something that's like easy to drink and not sucking up little things of tapioca.
that makes you cool off less.
Yeah, well, yeah, because then you're sitting there chewing instead of just drinking. So
You want to be able to drink it faster because you're hot. I
less
see.
slurpage. Yeah.
I thought you were trying to say that if you had the boba tapioca balls in there, they're tapioca, right?
Yeah, they're made out of tapioca.
I'm learning something. I thought you were trying to say that would make you still stay warm.
Yeah, exactly. Because you got to chew, and then you're using muscles, and you're warming up.
So you wouldn't cool off as quick if you had boba jelly balls in there.
Yeah, you got to take breaks in between sipping to chew on those. So it's better this way. It's really good though. If you've never had it, definitely recommend it. But yeah, so I've ordered some like fried spring rolls, Vietnamese spring rolls, and you got the like fresh ones.
The fresh spring rolls with the rice paper.
Yeah.
And then, but not fried.
Not fried.
And then with shrimp and avocado.
Yeah, mine's the pork and vegetable one. So yeah, we'll get those. We'll let you know how that is. I'm gonna film some of the restaurant now, so you guys can get a little B-roll.
Yeah, it's a
to
cute,
some music of this.
Cute
Little
spot.
Vietnamese music, maybe.
Very, very nice ambiance and
it's
stuff.
really nice.
No, I was kind of hoping for some traditional Vietnamese music, but they don't.
There's
I don't
no
hear. I hear
music
a
at all.
little bit of music coming from a speaker somewhere inside, but a little bit of Vietnamese music would have added to the ambiance.
Actually, that's one thing we notice a lot of restaurants in Costa Rica. They don't play like the music that suits the restaurant. It's usually like top 40 or something. So we're gonna start bringing a Bluetooth speaker around, and we'll just play our own music.
Yeah, exactly.
Exactly.
Make it more funner.
Yeah. So you guys will get some B-roll of this now to some Asian music because I'll put that in for you. So let's go check out. Yeah, let's go check out the restaurant.
Okay, so I have my fresh Vietnamese spring rolls with the avocado and shrimp. As you can see, that's gonna pick it up. These are one of my favorite things. They're just super fresh, nice and light.
She makes them at home quite often.
I make them at home. Sometimes it's nice to not have to make them though.
Yeah. Good, nice and fresh. They look really fresh. I'm not gonna try them because there's only 4 pieces of them, and I don't want to steal one. How's the peanut dip though?
I never said I was going to share.
Yeah, that's
The
true.
peanut sauce is really, really good too. It's not too peanutty. It's not too salty.
Nice.
It's like
No,
a nice
is there
balance.
spice to it all or no?
There's no spice. A little bit of like a garlicky flavor.
Nice.
But yeah, it's really, really good.
They do look really good and fresh, so
Yeah.
definitely recommend those when you come.
Cilantro in there too, which is a must.
Yes.
Some people don't put cilantro in their Vietnamese spring rolls. I'm not sure why, but most of them do. But there's been a couple times I've tried them and they don't have cilantro. So
Yeah, it seems like typically in Vietnam they do come with it, or at least you get it on the side, like the culantro, which is the long cilantro, to have on the side or take a bite of that with your spring roll. But yeah, it definitely makes for a better
adds
spring
to
roll.
the freshness.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah, I'm just waiting for mine to show up now, and then I'll let you know how they are. Maybe I'll share one with Shayna too, or a bite at least.
May as
So
well.
Shayna's gonna let me have a bite. I have to try it at least.
I'm gonna feed it to him because my hands are already messy.
Yeah,
They're clean, but they're messy.
yeah, it's really good. It's crazy how much that peanut dip sauce just elevates the spring roll.
Yeah.
You get the freshness and then the flavor of that.
It's a good
But yeah,
contrast.
the cilantro in there is really good. Yeah, highly recommend getting those if you like something super fresh and not too heavy. We're just sat in the back here. It's really nice. They've got like the plants above, and then you can actually sit in the garden over there, which you guys saw in the B-roll. So my spring rolls have arrived. Nice and crispy. It looks like it's got a bit of a sweet sauce with it, like a almost, I don't know, maybe it's like rice wine and sugar. Let's see.
Looks kind of vinegary too. Vinaigrette maybe?
Very hot. But the flavor is amazing on these. Really good. And it's like nicely diced up inside, minced. So you're not getting big chunks of vegetable. It's like everything in one bite. And yeah, the sauce is more on the sweet side. It's got little shavings of carrots in there.
Is it spicy?
No spice. But there is spice on the table. You just add a little bit of that in, which I'm going to do.
Hey, you gotta spice it up a bit.
Yeah, spice up your life a little bit, people. Come on. All right, give it a little bit of a stir. A little mixeroo. Much better. Super hot. It's hard to tell you about the food when it's that hot. But yeah, the pork has a really good flavor in it, and the wonton wrappers, or spring roll wrapper, is a good crispness to it too. Yeah, we recommend both of those, depending on what you feel like. If you want something crunchy or fresh and chewy. We're gonna finish these, and we're gonna order our actual lunch and let you know how those are.
Okay, so our main courses just arrived. So I am going to try my bowl of pho, but I want to try the broth first because even though all the components of something like a pho is very important, it's the broth that really makes the flavor, right?
Makes sense. It's a soup.
It's a soup. Let's see.
Looks really good.
It's one of those broths. It's like very clean and fresh, and it doesn't need seasoning. I mean, I might put a little bit of spice in mine because
Yeah.
I like spicy soups.
Because you want to spice up your life.
I need to spice up my life, apparently. Bits of green onion, a whole bunch of fresh herbs.
Yeah, it looks really good.
So there was a few different kinds. I got mine with the slices of beef as well as pork meatballs. So there's a mix.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna try one of the
Good luck picking it up.
pork meatballs.
Oh, look at that.
I'm good with chopsticks.
I
I've been
know.
using chopsticks since I was like 1 year old.
Yeah, are you Japanese?
My parents-
You're in a suit using chopsticks?
My parents trained me at a very young age. They took my brother and I out to like amazing sushi restaurants when we were young.
Yeah.
And we
you
ate all
learned
that
since-
stuff.
yeah.
And I learned chopsticks
And you
at a very
haven't-
young age. And I'm apparently having a difficulty now.
You
No,
dropped
I'm
it.
good.
No, you're good now. Those look good.
Very good.
Yeah. I don't want to steal one.
Do you want to try one right now?
I'll try one of your balls. Yeah.
Our teenage boys are laughing. Apparently that was funny.
Oh, he said balls.
It's really good. Like super seasoned. Not fatty, but like tender. You can tell they've been marinating in the broth for a
Yeah,
while.
it does have a really good seasoning in it, and it's not like a chewy texture. It's well made.
So
that's a big...
the piece of beef, the slice of beef that's in here, actually there's a few slices, but they're kind of all...
It's kind of stuck together now.
Stuck together.
They've cooked together.
So...
You just have to take a bite like that.
Oh my goodness, no.
Come on, Mark Wiens, let's do it.
Have it all dripping down my face. I don't do that style.
Martha
I don't
Wiens?
do that type of food vlogging, sorry.
Martha Wiens, come on.
Let's try this.
Is it tender?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it looks like it is. Mm-hmm. It's proper.
There's noodles in there, bean sprouts and stuff too, but all in all, in general, I could say that this bowl is phenomenal.
Yeah.
I didn't practice that ahead of time, I promise. I totally planned that, okay? I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah.
But it's phenomenal.
It does, it looks good. So it's gonna be nice to, when we're in Vietnam, to have an actual proper pho dish there. Not saying this isn't, but seeing
Have
what
it
it's...
in the actual country.
Yeah,
just
having
to
it
see
from the country.
how
and see-
authentic it is.
Yeah, but it
having
seems
it
like
there.
flavor-wise and what we've seen in videos and stuff like that, it
Yeah.
looks really authentic.
I could eat this every day. This is
Yeah, that's one of the...
this is my jam.
And in Vietnam, it's like less than $2 for one of these bowls.
Yeah.
So a
It'd
lot
be good
less.
for 2 meals.
Yes, be eating off of a little bit of money there. So, and then I got the Banh Mi Nem barbecue. So it's a barbecue pork. Nem is pork. So there's the...
I'm trying to look.
It's not... There we go. There's the innards. So super fresh smelling. It's actually like a... It's a pork patty. So it's a... They grind up the pork and they make a pork patty, or is it flattened maybe?
Do that.
Hard to tell.
Lakai's trying one of my meatballs.
Oh yeah, Makai's having a go at the ball here.
See if it's kid approved.
Yeah. Yeah, his eyes lit up. So yeah, I'm gonna take a first bite here. The banh mi.
You want to try? Does it have the, like traditionally it has a pate?
No, there's no pate in it. Pate in it.
It usually has a liver pate, right?
Yeah, doesn't
Not
have
here.
it. No. It's got
Which is okay, like for me personally, because I don't like liver or any sort of like meat pates. But you're not as picky about that, so you would have been fine with it.
I'll
For
pretty
me,
much try
that would be
everything once.
perfect. But traditionally, it's supposed to have a pork pate, right?
Yeah.
Or,
Yeah, it's a pork liver pate.
Pork liver.
Yeah. So I'm pretty sure it's pork, not chicken. But so it's French baguette. If you guys don't know what a banh mi is, French baguette, because the French were in Vietnam for quite a few years, so they left the baguettes behind, and then the Vietnamese actually created the sandwich. And yeah, there's so many different types. You can get it with egg. You can get different meats. You can like with the pate. Keep saying it wrong. And then all sorts of fresh vegetables and herbs. So it's got cilantro in here. It's got carrots. It's got, what is that? Maybe like a little bit of radish or onion. It's hard to tell. Cucumber.
it's something pickled.
Yeah, it's pickled vegetables. Pickled veg is what they put on it. And then, yeah, the cucumber makes it fresh if you like cucumber. But overall, all the flavors combined, it makes a really good sandwich. Definitely recommend this too. And so far, all the food we've had here has been amazing.
This is a great place,
Yeah. I come back to San Jose just to come here.
Just to have authentic Vietnamese food in
Road
Costa
trip.
Rica, yeah.
Or we just wait till we go there. But yeah, either way, we're going to finish our lunch. And yeah, after that, we're going to head back to our apartment, hang out for a bit, and then we're going to another mall. We're going to go to City Mall. So we're not going to bore you guys with another mall video. So
It's like they're pretty much all the same stores. There's a
Yeah.
few other like video game stores and stuff like that our boys want to go to that we don't really care about, but we're doing it for them.
yeah,
So.
that's the type
But
of
other than
parents we are.
that, it's all the same stuff.
Pretty much, yeah. All the malls pretty much have the same stuff, so we're not going to bore you with that. So what we'll do is we'll pick up tomorrow with you guys and show you what we end up getting up to tomorrow. All right, so we just finished up. I'm actually going to just go over how much it was before we skip into tomorrow. So total for that bill, which was the 3 Thai teas, the 2 orders of the different spring rolls, and then the banh mi and the pho, was 30,525 colones. You guys are seeing what it is in US and Canadian dollars, Monopoly money. And yeah, overall, really good experience here. Shayna just said it's the best bowl of soup
And I've
she's
eaten a lot of soup.
ever had in her life. She's eaten a lot of soup.
Yeah.
She's loved soup. I'm not a huge soup fan, but I think when we go to Vietnam, I'm going to have to become a bit of a soup fan.
not
Otherwise, I'll
very-
be eating sandwiches the whole time.
not
Actually,
very
there's other stuff
super.
too. I'm not very
You're
super.
not a super guy.
Oh my, mum jokes.
Okay, enough with the mom jokes
Yeah.
today. Sorry, guys.
We need some dad jokes tomorrow, right? So yeah, we'll see you guys tomorrow. the next day. It's the afternoon now. We spent the morning just chilling at the condo or the apartment, and then we went upstairs and hung out in the pool. But we're at San Pedro Mall now because we're heading to go karting. We want to show you guys that. But Lakai didn't bring shoes, so we got to find some inexpensive shoes here at Payless. And Jaden's still on the hunt for a certain game too. So yeah, San Pedro is more of like an electronics mall, and it's on the east side of downtown San Jose, which we're have to go past here anyway to go to the go-karting. So we're just walking through the mall, and it actually reminds me of MBK in Thailand, in Bangkok. There's all these little kiosks of like knockoff stuff, like stuffies, and then all different electronics and stuff. It totally has that same feel. But yeah, that's all it is like these little kiosks. There's some stores too. But we're trying to find, oh there it is, Payless is across the way. Found that one. See if we can get some shoes. And then, yeah, it's weird. Food court's coming up. Get some shorts printed. Think you're the winner? All right, so this place also has a restaurant area. There's a pool table, there's foosball, but yeah, they've got a whole area here. You get some food while you hang out if you're not racing or in between races or whatever. So it was for the three of us for 2 races. It was 35,000 colones, so actually a really good price. I was surprised. Usually go-karts are a little more expensive. We went to the place that used to be up by Tamarindo, and it was more expensive than that just for 1 race. So yeah, really good price. Definitely recommend if you wanted to do something like this, come to San Jose. There is another go-kart place too, but this one looked a little bit better. And yeah, it just seemed a little more professional. So it's funny, I just got the payment through on my Wise for getting some water, and it's called, oh, it's right on the water too, Senna Bar and Grill. Using Senna's name. It's funny how they do that in Costa Rica. They'll use like copywritten stuff, but if they get away with it, why not? It makes it that more legit with racing and having Senna included in it. So that was a lot of fun. You guys like that?
Yeah.
We got dirty faces now from all the tires shooting up at us. The guy crashed twice. How's your finger?
Good.
He smashed his finger underneath the tire barrier twice. I don't know if it picked it up in the camera. You guys have saw that if it did. I got tire stuff in my eyes. So yeah, I was waiting for an Uber to go back to our apartments, go clean up a bit, hang out, and then we're gonna be going to a cool spot with a bunch of different restaurants, kind of like a not really a food court, but kind of like a food, like a gastro place. So we're gonna check that out, bring you guys along for that as well. So it looks like an Uber's decided to pick us up, so we're good. We've got about 5 minutes to wait. Good morning, it's the next day. So we're now heading to the Starbucks coffee farm. We're gonna do a separate video for that. After that, we're actually gonna go up to this lake area and check that out. Do I just?
Yep. You put your car here.
Okay.
Director. And you have the blue card.
That's the only one I have. So the parking system here is like a vending machine style. Okay. So there's all these different places you park, and then it stores it somewhere. Well, you have to have a certain card to get your car back, and I don't have it. So now he's trying to find it. So we are back at the apartment complex, the condo. So yeah, we went up to where the lagoon is above the coffee farm, or just up from the coffee farm, and it was 7,500 colones just to park and go in. We're only going to go for like 10-15 minutes max, so we decided not to. Didn't want to spend $15 just to park for a little bit. So looked really cool. Looks like a nice spot to hang out as a family, have a picnic kind of thing, but we just didn't want to spend that kind of money to be there for like 10 minutes. So yeah, we'll see you guys in a little while. Alright, so we are out for dinner now after hanging out in the apartment for a little while, and then up at the, I guess it's the rooftop. Just hung out there and played a game of pool with Lakai and had some wine and hung out. It was nice. So yeah, we're going to a Korean barbecue place. We just got to find where it is here, but we also want to talk about our little bit of a date night last night. We went to, I can't remember the name, the exact name. I'm going to put it down below so you guys can see what it's called. It's just basically a bunch of different food vendors in a Mercado
like a gastro
area.
Park.
Yeah, gastro park.
Yes,
It was a nice setting, as you guys are seeing in the overlay. It's really cool looking. We did go to one place we really want to go to, which was called Killer Buns, and we got there at 6:45 and like, we're closed. I'm like, it says you're open till 10.
Yeah, apparently they have amazing bao buns,
Yeah.
and we're like, oh, it'd be so nice to try some like real good bao buns in the city because we don't get them anywhere else.
Yeah, exactly.
And then they're like, we're closing, but it said online that they were supposed to be open till 10.
Yeah.
And then they just kept arguing with us,
Yeah.
and we're showing them on
Showing
Google.
on the maps.
We're like, this is on Google Maps on your Google page. You're open
Yeah.
till 10.
Yeah.
No, that's the other one. That's
in
the
Escazú,
other.
I'm like, this is the only one in
Like,
Escazú.
you're
We
the
showed
only
them on maps, like, oh, and they had no answer for us. You're gonna
So-
find that in Costa Rica sometimes. They will argue stuff, and even though it shows certain things, they'll still argue it. But it's Pura Vida, right? So, but yeah, so we went to this little, like, it was a beer garden place, German beer garden place. We got some sausage. It was good. For the price, it was very limited, as you guys see. It wasn't a lot of food.
Well, it was a little deceiving too, because in the photo and what they had up on the TV, it looked like you were able to try like 3 different types of sausage, all sliced up, and then like the mustard and some dips.
Like a full sausage, but when we got it, it was like
it was just maybe, I would say it was 3 different types of sausage, but equivalent to like not even 1.5.
Yeah,
by the
so
time
like
it
a
was
third of each sausage, basically.
It was okay. It's not like we wanted to eat a ton. We wanted to try something else like after anyways,
Yeah.
but for the price, we're like, that's kind of crazy, especially for, in the city. It's usually when you go to the beach, everything's a lot more expensive. So
Yeah,
I think
it was-
we expect a little bit. We are in a more fancy area of
as
San
you guys can
Jose,
see
but
from behind us here,
it's,
we're in Escazú, which is more of the modern upscale spot. But yeah, it was a bit surprising considering we're not on the beach and the amount of food we got.
Still tastes good.
Yeah, it was really good. It was very delicious.
more like an appetizer
And we
than
got
a meal.
and we got a
Margarona.
Margarona. So
Margarona,
that was
yeah.
nice too. And then so we were still a little bit hungry because of the size of that. So we went to, what was it called? It was Mr. Wu.
Mr. Wu.
Mr. Wu.
I think,
So yeah, we're going to a place tonight called Don Wu. So it's
Lots
funny.
of Wus out there.
Yeah, a lot of Wus here. So it was an Asian fusion restaurant. So a lot of Korean stuff. I had a spicy Korean barbecue bowl, which you guys are seeing. That was okay. It didn't have enough flavor, enough sauce on it.
And I have to be honest, unfortunately, I had the worst sushi roll in my entire life. It was terrible.
Yeah.
It was way too big. I mean, I think it's great to get larger portions, as we were just complaining about smaller portions for the price. But larger portions are great, but not when it comes to pieces of sushi. No. It was not like, it was a 2-bite sushi, and it was just messy, and it was like a tempura roll, so it's supposed to be like a crispy tempura on the outside and then like really fresh on the inside. And it basically tasted like it was like a really bad flour batter that was not crispy on the outside, that had been sitting out and just stuck to the rice. And I've had a lot of sushi and it was terrible. I don't want to be a whiner complainer, but all in all, last night was a little bit of a disappointment, price-wise, portion-wise, quality-wise. Still fun to go out and do something, of course, but we're really looking forward to going to the Korean restaurant tonight, and it's got awesome reviews. Some people were saying, like, there's multiple people that were saying that it was actually quite comparable to the Korean barbecue that they've actually had in Korea. So
yeah, exactly. So
let's see if it lives up to that.
So far, the best meal we've had is at the Vietnamese restaurant. So
oh yeah, I could eat there every day. I could have that pho every day.
Yeah. So let's hope the Korean barbecue place is equivalent to that based on people's reviews, and it looks really good as well. It looks very authentic. So we're gonna find where it is, and we're gonna show you guys what we end up ordering and just share our date evening with you guys and experience some Korean barbecue here in San Jose. Alright, so they have a special, a 2-for-1 beer. It's called Cloud. And look at the can. You think it's like a German beer or something like that, but it's actually made in Korea. It's a Korean beer. We were actually watching a Harold Balder video, and he's in South Korea, in Seoul, and there's like a beer, and I think it was like saying it was like like a Danish beer, but it's like actually made in Korea. So it's obviously the same ingredients and same process as a Danish beer, but it's made in Korea. So I'm thinking this is probably the same as well. This is a it says it's a malt real beer. Enjoy rich and smooth foam. So I guess you gotta shake it and then enjoy some rich and smooth foam. No, I'm just kidding. But yeah, it's really cold. So we got a glass coming for it. We're gonna try it. Here we go. Try the Korean beer that looks like German beer. It's nice that they have a Korean beer though. They don't have that in Samra at like Super China or anything like that. That I know of. Maybe they have this and I just haven't noticed it, thinking it was a German beer. Oh yeah, it is smooth and there is foam. They don't lie. Yeah, there's that. Enjoy rich and smooth foam, and that's what I'm doing. So this is to the Koreans. It's really good. You guys get a chance to try it. It's good. So the guy was just explaining, it's traditionally like how the Korean barbecue is, where you pick your meats and then they include a bunch of sides like kimchi and rice and a few different things. So, and that's unlimited. So if you are coming here and you want to do like, they have like different types of beef, pork. So they got like Delmonico, New York. They have bulgogi, which is a marinated beef. They also have pork bellies, so if you want to do pork bellies. There's a whole bunch of different things. We're gonna have the link to this restaurant in the description below if you guys want to see what it's like before coming to Costa Rica, to San Jose and Esposito area. So far, like, the setting's really good, the people are really nice, and I'm guessing the food's gonna be good. It's very traditional. So yeah, we're gonna figure out what we're gonna order, and then we'll show you guys what we get. So our server was explaining to us that there's two different grills or grates for the grills. So the one we have right now, which you guys just saw, is for the pork, and then there's another one for the actual bulgogi, which is the beef, the marinated beef. They've got all the sides here as well. All right, so they brought us, it's called volcanic egg on the house. So it's a souffle of egg. We're gonna try that first while our pork's cooking. Here, you can take some. It's like very fluffy. It's crazy.
It's fluffy scrambled eggs.
Yeah, exactly.
Like sesame.
It's like the Gordon Ramsay eggs, where it's like a little bit fluffy. Yeah. I'm just gonna try it right out of the dish. Shayna's got hers. It's got sesame on it as well, and sesame oil, I think.
Good, yeah. Sesame, lots of sesame flavor.
Yeah, a lot of sesame flavor. Not spicy. I thought he said spicy, but normal. But yeah, a lot of sesame flavor. And yeah, very fluffy. Really good. Very hot too. It's in like a smoking cauldron.
Volcano.
Yeah, it's a volcano. It's bright. Lava on your tongue. There's a few different kimchis that they gave us as well, as you guys saw the different sides. So this is just a normal cabbage one. Party over there. Nice spicy kimchi. This is a cucumber kimchi. Looks like there's maybe some onion in there too. That's super fresh. I don't remember what all of them are. There's so many.
That was a spicy radish.
No? Oh, is this spicy radish? Okay. So spicy radish kimchi, or spicy radish. That's good.
Sweet radish.
This is a sweet radish. It's probably daikon. It looks like daikon, which is radish. That's really good. I like that. Some sort of creamy looking vegetable mix. Is there apple in there?
Yeah.
So there's apple, carrot, cabbage. It's sweet, but it's creamy, so it's not too sweet. And then, oh, there's garbanzo.
Yeah, these have like a...
So garbanzo beans, chickpeas. Test my chopstick skills here. So far they're failing. A bit sweeter. But yeah, there's some onion and there's another kimchi as well, so you get a good mix of everything. I was gonna say, it's funny, in Korea, these are like a table setting piece. You cut all the meat, necessity, cut all your meat up. It's weird to think for us as Westerners, but it's like normal in South Korea to have that. It makes sense. You're gonna cut it up into little pieces. Why use a knife? You use scissors. All right, so our first piece of pork belly is done. They call it the bacon here, but it's pork belly. A little bit of onion on there. Dip it in some salt and pepper. Next one I'll do in the hot sauce. That's really good. Definitely use the hot sauce though. Salt and pepper's good on it. Alright, so here's a hack for you. When your meat is grilling, you just take this pinch of the salt and pepper and just sprinkle it on. You don't have to dip it in, it's pre-seasoned. Right, so we grilled up some of the pineapple with the pork.
It goes hand in hand.
Yeah, this is kind of like Easter dinner. Or like, people have like pork chops with like different types of fruit sauce, like applesauce or whatever, pineapple if you want. You have that fruitiness with the pork. That's a good combination.
It's like having like ham and pineapple.
Yeah, ham and pineapple. Yeah, you have the pineapple rings with like the cloves in it, like grandma's house. Kind of like that Korean
Always like
style.
grandma's house.
It's always like grandma's house. So we've got some the Costa Rican cheese, which is it's like a more dense cheese here. It's kind of like paneer in India, very thick. So we're grilling that on here, which is good. We've had the smoked cheese, of smoked Costa Rican cheese, and grilled that before. That was really good, so I'm sure this will be really good as well. It doesn't really melt. I did the pork with the cheese, some onion, and some hot sauce. That was a big bite. I should have used these. The hot sauce isn't very hot.
She said it wasn't very spicy.
No, it's like a minimum.
A little bit.
More like a barbecue sauce. It's good.
It's a tanginess.
Got a bit of a tanginess, but not sweet, not hot, just tanginess. It's good though. So now we have to wait for our other grate that goes on for our beef. And we'll start cooking the beef and let you guys know how that is. So we're just sitting here being patient and waiting for our servers to come over. There's a button on the table that says call. So you press that, they come over, they'll change your grill, they'll bring you more cervezas and more kimchi and onions and whatever else you want. So yeah, we taught you something here at Don Wu. You may ask, where's the beef? It's on the grill, that's where it is. Jay's like, oh my god, you're a dork. Alright, so let's try the bulgogi beef. It's cooked so fast, it's so good. Very tender, good flavor.
Really good.
Marinade's good, yeah. Shane is loving it. I'm gonna have one more piece without anything, and then I'm gonna have a piece with the kimchi. Yeah, it's the best.
Muy, muy rico.
Ah, qué bueno.
Yeah, sí, bueno.
Un gusto. Welcome.
A little bit of kimchi on there. It's a good pairing. Alright, so we're gonna continue cooking this beef. But yeah, we'll see you guys in a little bit. Gracias. Alright, so what do you think of
Oh, that
Don
was
Wu's?
so freaking good.
So good.
So
I wish
good.
we just ate there
that,
every
that
night.
made up for last night.
We totally
It was
made up for
so
last
good.
night. We're yeah, we had the pork belly and the bulgogi beef,
Yeah.
but you get all the sides too, and it's you can get as many as you want. So you
It's
actually,
unlimited, yeah.
Yeah, unlimited. So you get quite full off of that stuff as well. Probably could have had a bit more, but we didn't want to overdo it. Definitely
No,
recommend
I
it
was
though.
full. It's
Yeah.
like, and all the sides are all fresh. It's like fresh kimchi
Yeah,
and
it's so good.
nice little salads and stuff as you saw in the video.
Yeah.
So it's just, everything's just fresh and
Yeah.
really good. I can see why they have really good reviews and
Yeah.
people are coming.
Might
and
have to
it's
extend
busy.
another night just to come back. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, we're really looking forward to that part about going to Asia. It's just the cuisine there and the freshness of everything. I mean, Costa Rican fare is good that way. There's a lot of fresh ingredients
It's
and stuff.
very
but
heavy, though.
It's very heavy with all
A lot of starches.
a lot of starches. They do like with a casado, you get like fries with rice, and then you get like a potato salad and stuff. Where like with this, it's like fresh like vegetables and meat, and it's lighter.
Fill
so
up on that stuff.
yeah, exactly. So yeah, now we're gonna get some ice cream. It looks like some
Or gelato.
Some gelato. I don't know what it is. It's Dos Pinos. So
I think it's ice cream.
yeah, Dos Pinos is a local brand. So yeah,
Little
we're gonna,
sweet treat.
Little sweet treat. We're gonna get something. We'll show you what we get anyway. So it looks like a cool little spot. But yeah, definitely recommend coming to Don Wu's.
Yeah.
It's
100%.
Yeah, put that on your list when you're coming to Costa Rica for sure. So yeah, let's go get some ice cream. So I want to mention to you the price at Don Wu's was 31,000 colones for our meal and 4 beers. They had 2-for-1 promo on the Korean beers. That's really good value for Costa Rica, and especially in this area. Like a lot of the places we've been to on this trip, we've ended up spending more than that or about the same, and it just hasn't had the same flavor or value as that. So highly recommend going to that place when you're in the area, or if you're not in the area, just take an Uber over like we did. Ubers here are cheap, so it's like, yeah, can't say enough about that place. I wish we would have went there the first night so we could go again, but maybe we'll end up back in San Jose, we'll see. But if not, you guys now know, like, that's one of the places. Vietnamese restaurant we went to, which was Pho Yummy, and then the Don Wu. Those two places are amazing. All right, so we secured some ice cream. Shana got a couple scoops and you get a topping. This is La Estación Dos Pinos, so Dos Pinos Station. Kind of like Pops, which are all over the country. They have like, not as much flavors though as Pops. No, there wasn't as many. So that's why I kind of went with this, which is Churchill. So Churchills are a thing in Costa Rica, which is like a cup with like shaved ice, and then it's got powdered milk, which is a Dos Pinos powdered milk, syrup, and a bunch of other things. We may end up stopping for one tomorrow. If we do, you guys will see it in the video. If not, we just didn't stop because we're heading home. But so yeah, the promotion is you buy one of the Churchills, you get some powdered milk to dip it in. It's a Costa Rican thing. Here we go. Yeah, it's funny because like a lot of the shaved ice that you get on the beaches and stuff in like Samara and Carrillo, the same thing. They'll put the powdered milk on top. They'll throw in like the round wafer things, and it's like syrup on top and marshmallows, and it's just a sugar bomb. So I'm pretty sure this is gonna be the same thing.
What's the purpose of that?
It's texturally, it's good. It doesn't give much flavor. It's more of the texture of it being like on top that it creates a bit of a gumminess, I guess, in a good way. And then this tastes like just cotton candy ice cream. It's quite soft. Oh, there's condensed milk. That's another thing that the Churchills have. There's condensed milk, so inside there's condensed milk. It's actually really good. Like Shayna's gonna try it too. She'll be like, I wish I got that instead of the pistachio. What else did you get? Chocolate and pistachio ice cream. She's gonna like this. So when you are visiting San Jose area, if you don't feel like driving, which it is busy, it's a city, Uber's very inexpensive here. So we just got an Uber SUV, it was 200 colones more for an SUV than like the little, usually like Hyundai Accents or something like that. So it is $3.60 to go from where we are to our apartment, which is about an 8-minute drive. So we've told other people too, if you are in the city, just use Uber. It's very inexpensive. You don't have to pay for fuel. You don't have to worry about getting in an accident. It's parking, all that stuff. It ends up being cheaper in the long run, and you don't have to have the stress of driving everywhere and worrying about all like the off ramps and the side streets and the one ways and stuff like that. So yeah, that's a little bit of a travel tip here in Costa Rica when you're in the San Jose area. Use an Uber. It's so much better. All right, so we are back home in Samara after 5 days in San Jose. Well, 5 nights, so 6 days, I guess, total. Yeah, it was nice to get to the city, get some things done that we had to get accomplished, like our passports, and just have a different experience than the beach towns. Eat at those places we ate at. The Vietnamese and Korean places were amazing, so definitely recommend, like we said, to go into those places. Also remember too, if you are traveling to Costa Rica and you need data, click the link below for Olafly, and you can save 5% by having unlimited data in Costa Rica for up to 20 days. They also do all of Central America, so there's different packages. If you're traveling Costa Rica, Nicaragua, and things like that, you can actually have data through all of those countries or individually. So it's really good for examples when we're in the city, being able to get an Uber, using maps. That's a big thing when you're traveling, being able to have updated live maps. And even with Airbnb, like either booking Airbnbs when you're outside of Wi-Fi, or if something comes up and you need to contact the host and you don't have Wi-Fi, then at least you have that data. There's so many reasons to be connected when you travel, and Olafly is the best way to do that. And you save 5% when you click the link below or use our discount code, the Dufresne. So again, thank you Olafly for sponsoring our channel and helping creators like us continue to make videos like this. Yeah, just wanted to do a quick wrap up while we're back in Samara. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I know it's a longer one. Hopefully you sat down with a couple coffees, watched that, or a glass of wine or something like that. But yeah, we'll leave the video off there. If you guys like it, please leave a thumbs up. If you haven't yet, hit the subscribe button, hit the little bell icon to get notified when we come out with new videos, and we'll see you in the next one. Ciao.
I thought you were trying to say that if you had the boba jelly or jelly balls.
Yeah.
No. I thought you were trying to... Okay, hold on. Sorry guys. Have some patience with me here.
Yeah, you just have to tear it off.
We could probably edit this out if
Yeah.
it takes too long. That's the joys of
Video
filming and making a video. You can just take out these kind of parts if you need.
The digital world.
It's just, I almost need a knife.
There's one in there.
Oh, hold on.
there you go.
I got it. Also, with some bean sprouts.
Now you dropped it again.
Ugh.
It's a process.
All in all, in general, I could say that this bowl is phenomenal.
Yeah.
I didn't practice that ahead of time, I promise.
Shifa King did.
I told